If you've ever hyper-fixated on kit setup and you were a C-class shooter at best, then go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Guys, welcome back to the Trench Grenade channel. I'm your host, the average kit setup obsessive personality hater that your mom says that we have at home. Thanks for watching. Guys, the purpose of today's video is we're going to be discussing kit setup and things that actually matter that you should be more focused on rather than wasting all your time focusing on kit. Now you're gonna have to deal with the rain in the background and a lightning storm in the background as we are about to do a 5-mile movement here in a second in about 30 minutes, but I figured I'd put this out for you guys because I think it might help some of you who are wasting money in the wrong direction. So let's just get right into it. Guys, if you want to support the channel, consider liking the video, commenting down below what kit setup you, or what part of your kit you've obsessed over and you just thought you had to have, but when you got it, it didn't really change your performance at all. Post those lists of gear items down below that you obsessed over and that when you got it, it didn't change your performance from a C-class to a B-class shooter. You were still trash. Obviously, I'm being a little tongue-in-cheek and kidding there, but you guys get what I'm getting at. So many guys obsess over what plate carrier, what kit setup, and when I say kit setup, I mean flick, and when I mean flick, I mean fighting load carrier, and when I mean fighting load carrier, I mean chest rig. So many guys obsess over what helmet do I need, what Rhino mount and J-arm or Wilcox mount or whatever do I need for my night vision, what retention system do I need for my night vision, what face paint are you wearing, what water bladder are you wearing, what, Nalgene bottle is that, whatever, right? What body armor, what plates, etc. Yeah, some of these things matter in like the broad strokes scheme of things, but what matters more than all this is going to be dry fire, okay, in order, is going to be understanding your weapon and safety, obviously, dry firing, okay, as much as possible, right? I would say a minimum of 3 to 4 times per week, dry firing, a dedicated dry fire session with your rifle and your handgun, practicing reloads, transitions, and malfunction drills. That is going to greatly outweigh whatever kit setup craziness you decide to invest in. All right, so let's assuming right now you're dry firing for 3 to 4 times a week with your pistol and your rifle, drawing from the holster and using the sling setup as appropriate, transitioning from your rifle to handgun, doing the things you should be doing. Okay, now are you actually training with 200 live rounds, 200 to 500 live rounds per month with both of those guns? Okay, that is next in the priority. Are you actually practicing, right? So number 1 would be dry fire is most important. Number 2 would be practicing on the flat range. Are you going out on the range and just making sure your offset, your mechanical offset for height over bore is good? You know your holds from 0 to 300 meters, is that squared away? Make sure your zero itself on your handgun and your rifle are actually good. Make sure you know how to transition with live ammo. Make sure you know how to reload. Everything is doing the same thing as it was during dry fire. So number 2 thing that I would recommend you focus on more would be live fire practice. All right, next in the order of merit would be attending a competition. You should be attending a competition once a month. If you're not competing once a month, then you are a modern day FUD and we don't have time for you. So number 3, go out and compete. What do I mean by compete? If you are poor, then guess what you can do? Grab a few buddies, grab like 4 buddies, go to the flat range, set up a standardized list of drills. T-Rex Arms already has a bunch out there. The United States Army already has a bunch out there. Get a bunch of drills from the Army, from the Marines, or from T-Rex Arms, and guess what? Get a piece of paper, get a notebook, and have a shot timer and record you and your buddies' times on all the drills and make them challenging, but keep them standardized and don't be goofing off too much between drills. Make sure you keep it pretty standard between, and that way you can record your raw data. And there needs to be a loser and there needs to be a winner, and you need to talk shit to the loser. That way they get better, okay? Big lightning strike right there. Moving on. So competition is huge. Also, I recommend you attend a USPSA match, IDPA. I shoot USPSA, I shoot EIC, that's excellence in competition matches. As you guys know, I just earned, as of right now, my bronze in pistol and my bronze in rifle, which is a pretty big deal, okay? Whoa, pretty big deal. But yeah, you guys get what I'm talking about. Go out, attend a USPSA match, attend a steel challenge match, go out and actually compete with the buddies on the flat range. There needs to be a winner and there needs to be a loser, and you need to actually reward those people and make sure you're doing the right things on the flat range. Have that set standard of drills and make sure you take it serious. All right, Now, next is a formalized course. Now, you can go down the rabbit hole the wrong way with this. You can attend a vehicle CQB course and not learn a single thing and die in your ballistic Bronco on the side of the street. Or you can do what I recommend would be like taking a pistol 2 class or a rifle 2 is what most of you guys, for my followers, the skill level you're going to be at, okay? A rifle 2 or a pistol 2 would be like the moderate, getting into moderate to advanced shooting. When I mean advanced, I really just mean actually shooting drills and stuff. But understand your level. If you want to take like a pistol 1 or a rifle 1 class, that would be a good starting point for most of you, okay? So figure out what your entry point would be and attend a couple formalized classes. You would be surprised how much you'll learn in a 3-day to 4-day course. Make sure you go to a reputable course, right? Unfortunately, I'm still bought and paid for by the United States Army, and I still instruct every day as I'm sitting outside my academy right now. But I don't have my own course, but there's tons of reputable guys out there. Find a reputable guy. Does not have to be prior law enforcement or military, but most of the prior like tier 1 prior infantry dudes that are squared away have some good courses out there. Prior law enforcement dudes, or just guys like Ben Steger, or CAD guys like Matt Pranka that are out here teaching classes. Make sure you go to a reputable place. All right, but guys, what you should not be doing is being out here. If you got this far in the video, like the video, comment down below, of course, a combat llama in the comments. Join the Patreon. It's $5 a month. It gets you access to a private Discord server that I definitely not send you a link to that private Discord server that may or may not exist. Okay, so join the Patreon. It's $5 a month. Thank you for doing that. Guys, what you should not be doing is out here purchasing kit setup after kit setup. New plate carrier, new plates, new belt, new helmet, new chest trig every couple days, changing stuff around. I know guys that are distinguished pistol shooters, masterclass pistol shooters, masterclass rifle, distinguished rifle shooters, and they've been using a Army combat helmet, I think Haley strategic chest rig, a JPC from Cry that they've had forever. They've been using a Blue Force sling and like the basic stuff, basic setup, and they've been using it for years with a basic Safariland holster and a Ronin belt, and that's the similar setup that what I use, right? I literally use a ObsCore Fast SF helmet, a T-Rex Arms chest rig, either T-Rex Arms AC1 chest rig with a Kiwi flap, or with a Kiwi placard. You guys know what I run, right? A Ronin belt, Safariland, S-Tac, pistol mag stuff, but it's all basic, stuff. T-Rex Arms, IFAC, all the stuff I use is super basic, right? And guess what? I've been using it now for at least 8 years, maybe 9 years. I've been in the Army for 13. First few years I used like the basic fighting load carrier and ACH. That stuff was okay, but I wanted a little bit sleeker setup. I've been using the same stuff for 13 years now, basically. And guess what? It works, and I'm a bronze pistol shooter and a bronze rifle shooter and a pretty good USPSA and a pretty good Steel Challenge shooter, right? So all that to say, guys, don't obsess over kit. You guys need to be out here dry firing, live firing, and doing things that are actually going to make you better rather than just buying kit every other day. If you like the video, hit the like button on the video, comment down below your combat llama emoji. Make sure you're doing all the things to support the channel. Thank you so much, and until next time, it's gonna be Trench Grenade, your average. Kit setup doesn't matter as much as you think it does. Go get some training. Enjoy her that your mom said that we have at home. Signing out. Cheers.